Let me introduce you to Absolute Reach. You'll discover the impact and flexibility that this feature can offer you in managing your devices. Reach gives you the ability to detect, understand, and remediate vulnerabilities across all your devices, even when they're off your network. This is made possible through the use of scripts, and that includes PowerShell scripts for your Windows devices and Bash scripts for your Mac devices. You can use custom scripts that you create, or take advantage of the scripts available in the script library. We'll discuss scripts in a bit more detail later in the video, but before we do, let's review some common scenarios for using Reach. There are unlimited use cases for Reach. I'll review a few common ones to give you a sense of the impact that this feature can have. Use Reach to perform a vulnerability and exposure assessment on your devices. You can run a script to query and identify devices with vulnerabilities, like a missing patch for instance, and then take remedial actions to address the vulnerability. Sometimes a vulnerability may be tied to a specific port. In this case, you can use Reach to disable or enable ports on demand. You can also use Reach to configure custom attributes on devices. This can include changing a particular setting for a third-party application, updating devices with a new printer location, or modifying operating system attributes like setting guest or admin rights. Reach can also be used to uninstall applications that are blacklisted or violate your corporate policies. These are just a few examples of what you can do with Reach. Whatever the case, you have ultimate control over your devices at any time. Let's have a quick look at the overall steps for using Reach. To begin, you first need to know what script you want to run on which devices. With that identified, you're ready to set up and deploy the script to one or more devices in your fleet from the console. Once the script has been deployed, you can check its status in the Event History report to confirm its execution. Before we wrap up, I'd like to take a moment to talk about scripts. To avoid having to prepare your own scripts, we encourage that you check out the script library. This is a central repository of scripts, and we're regularly updating it with new scripts to address common IT and security issues. If you plan to use your own scripts, you should consider the following. Specify a return code value in your script. This way you can track whether it was executed successfully. Locally test the script on a couple of devices before deploying it using Reach. Deploy the script to a smaller subset of devices to test it before sending it to all your intended devices. If you think you'll reuse the script, consider saving it to the library. And that's your introduction to Absolute Reach. Be sure to check out the other videos to learn more about using Reach to deploy scripts to your devices. Thanks for watching!